Hi everyone, welcome to English Pulse channel. So, I am Nirupama Aradhya again talking to you. Hope you subscribed our channel. So, we got a lot of positive reviews, feedbacks, and suggestions on what are the improvements we have to do. Thanks a lot for subscribing our channel, first of all. So, today's intention in this video, what we are doing is we got PU results, is it? So first of all, congratulations to all the students who have passed second PU from Karnataka board. Wish you a very bright future who have passed with a really excellent marks, with whatever kind of efforts and whatever level of training and learning you got in your studies. So after all this, what we decided to talk to you is about what after second PU. Got your results? What's after second PU? It's for those eagerly waiting minds we are dedicating this video today. Yeah? So what's your stream is the first most priority, is it? So what are the top career paths and options are there and available as per my knowledge I am going to share with you. And before that, I will tell my educational qualification, how I came into my education stream. Very short, I'll tell you. My schooling was all done in CBSE and ICSE schools from Mysore and Shimoga. Then after I finished my 10th, fortunately, I was graced with the Gurukulam system of education in Srirangapattanam, and I studied PU as a private candidate, and I took commerce stream. Maybe as a 10th student, I always aspired to be a doctor, but I had a very nice dream of studying accounts and all. But initially studying in commerce, I somehow lost, maths. We language students always hate in such an extent. But I passed my commerce PUC in a very good level. Then I chose art stream. So it was a huge shift with ICSE, commerce and art stream. It was really a magical combination come true for me. I did my BA in English from Central College, Bengaluru. From Government Arts College. I am very happy to be an alumni from that college. Then I opted a very famous university in Karnataka, that's in Shimoga, and which pays tribute to our Rashtrakavi Kuvempu. So I am from Kuvempu University, Department of English. So that has all given me the strength today to talk about what after PUC. So with whatever the knowledge and information I have gathered, I am going to guide you in a very positive note what could you possibly do after doing PUC. So there are 3 streams: commerce, arts and science. So depending on your stream in PUC, for science students, let's begin with science students because they are the huge chunk today we are seeing in our country. So if you want to be an engineer, obviously you're taking CET, NEET, JEE coaching. NEET is for medical, CET and JEE coaching, especially who are aiming to be engineers. You do those coachings with your regular PUC and appear for those exams, and depending upon your criteria, you'll be getting seats and allotments. There are a lot of colleges. You can see them all through. There are a lot of advertisings and marketings happening today. Definitely approach it. Then next is medical. Doctors, all the places, we need a lot of medical developments today in our country. So doctors, you become doctors, studying and completing NEET. So what are the other streams you have in engineering and medical? In engineering, you have BTech, BE. two options you have. Then in medical you have MBBS, BDS, BAMS, BHMS. So there are different streams where you can choose what depending on what is your liking towards the career you want to build. Next, if you want to opt pure sciences, you are so very well versed into getting into some other kind of industry, you can do BSc in physics, chemistry, maths, biology. There are a lot of pure science streams. For if you go search the internet, you have a lot of courses being offered out there in the market through different universities. So it is a major shift for PU students from pre-university to university level learning. It's a quite huge leap for you. So that's why you must know, that's why this is very important, career guidance, what to do in my higher education. This is the major turning point which will determine your profession for your whole lifetime. That's why keep it in your mind before you choose your stream, especially science students. You will have a lot of confusion what to exactly see what is your aim. Next, we have pharmacy. You can do B.Pharm. Then you have computer applications. You can do BCA. Then, if you are very much interested, or if you belong from our farmers' families and you have seen agriculture from a very close lens of your eyes, you want to get into such a stream, you can definitely do BSc in agriculture and horticulture. Is it? We have all the kind of systems, very advanced systems to learn all of them. The courses are providing. So science students, you have these courses. Next, you have other streams also, biotechnology, microbiology, forensics. These all have a lot of scope today. You can enhance, exclusively look into those brochures and what kind of subjects you go through in those subjects. So for now, 16th and 17th, you have your CET. Hope you're all preparing well for that. And also, these are the streams which you have to keep in your mind to choose what are you going to do next. Okay, so this is all for science students. For commerce students, you have again a big lot of options. Is it BCom, BBA, BCA, BBM? Yes. Next, coming are very well, CA. If you are a CA, how much demand you have? You can become a chartered accountant if you do commerce stream and if you have good marks and really good holdover accounts. Wow, what a subject if you study, if you know accounts well. I tell you, your financial management for lifetime is done. I really appreciate people who are very good at accounts. Okay, next, CS, company secretary. You go no less doing a CS. So difficult. So many aspirants are writing CA, CS exams today. It's a very hard mission, but people who are cracking it are seeing the peaks of life. I tell you, they are very blessed ones who can clear CA and CS exams and get into such a kind of profession. Next, you can be a CMA, cost and management accounting. Yes, next, BCA, as I said you, if you are interested in IT, you learn a lot of things in BCA. It's such a nice course where you can opt. Commerce students have that vast scope. Next is banking and finance courses. Wow, you have a lot of exam, IRDA exams, IBPS exams. You can be placed in one of the top national banks. We have lot of private sector banks. We have lot of nationalized banks. It's such a nice place for you to work in the banks and be the bank. Yes, so commerce students, go ahead. You have a big future ahead. Next is the big market today, digital marketing. What a nice course, digital marketing and e-commerce. Today, everything we are digitalized. We have a lot of scams happening, but also people look for a lot of secured connections. All of these things comes under commerce students. So, science, commerce students, settled. You understand all this vast scope you have after studying PU. Don't think yourself less after taking your choice of stream, passing it. You have a future ahead. Next, coming to art students. Yes, you almost know what you have to do after you're doing your arts combination depending on what kind of subjects you have chosen. First thing I tell as an English lecturer is BA in English. What a course we can do. I tell you, we become real humans studying literature, BA in English. History, political science, sociology, psychology. Depending on the subject you have taken in PU, you can opt to do a BA with two other combinations, either with SEP or NEP combinations. Sorry to do that, I didn't tell so much of in detail course details on science and commerce. As I've done a BA in English, I can tell you how us and our juniors are coming up with all these courses. So you have BA in these subjects. Next, my most loving subject, mass communication or journalism. Yes, even due to my journalism study, I'm able to talk to you in front of the camera. Such a skill, you have that boldness, you have that, courage to tell, guide, take up, collect information, present it the right way the people want it. You can be the good journalists, you can be good orators, you can be good mentors to the society. Yeah, if you are interested in journalism, take up that course. Next, we have hotel management course. People who can't cook, hotels are their temples. But managing a hotel, managing that kind of business, you need training. Hotel management is there. Of course, the course is fashion designing and interior designing. Abbo, how many people are earning every beautiful house we see in cities, even in villages, even in small towns, we can see very well built houses, business places, workspaces. It's all kudos to those interior designers. And the kind of clothing we all have today, it's all because of fashion designers. If you are very creative in such ways, yes, go ahead, take up those kind of courses. Next, we have fine arts, performing arts. Yeah, I cannot forget Chitrakala Parishad, where we have a lot of people coming up with so much of fine arts. If you're good at sketching, drawing, painting, taking out portraits, be it of any genre, take up fine arts, I say. You can have the most professional life and the passionate life you ever can have. Even it includes photography. People come up with those beautiful lens capturing those beautiful moments, fine arts. Then performing arts, theater people, how much effort they are bringing to put out so much of awareness happening in the society. If you are a skilled actor or you have the skills to equip to be an actor or a theater artist, come up. You have a lot of variety in performing arts. You can have the list depending on your interests, your hobbies as a child, what you have learned, you can take up performing arts. Next is social work, BSW. So if you are a very social pro mindset person, if you want to serve people, you want to bring out people out of misery, and you want to take some awareness to build the society, take up social work. Next is law. Yes, today India has one of the most counted lawyers in the world. Yeah, can't say that there are so much of problems in India, but yes, we want to build our community, our nation strong with the best justice we can provide. If you are a person who can read up all the rules and regulations, the law book, I say take up BA LLB. If you want your cause, your reason, your intentions of the society to be cured and have a happy and healthy society, guys, come up with BA LLB. Art students, you also have a huge scope. Okay, and these courses which I am going to tell you now is for all the three streams. Okay, see, there are a lot of other career paths. So During your PU or degree days, if you have come through National Cadet Corps, okay, NSS, and other winged institutions like that, you would definitely have the education what to do. So NDA, we all know, defense, it's the first body, first, it will protect us from all kind of threats. So you have defense, you can get into NDA, Navy, Air Force. So I'm proud to tell I was an NCC Navy cadet with a C certificate I'm holding. Yeah, so in spite of my height, in spite of all my diseases, I cleared NCCC certificate. Jai Hind. Yeah, so defense, I tell you, if you have a good physique, don't let yourself missing defense. Okay, you have a lot of exams pass. If you have a degree, you have other kind of options to get into the defense. So Jai Hind once again. Then next is civil services. I tell you, if you're an NCC cadet, you can't get out of that zone. I tell you, we will have a lot of stories to talk, not in this video, fine. Next is civil services preparation, UPSC, KPSC. I tell you, you have to be a very studious person to crack these exams. Library should be your best friend. Books, general knowledge, newspapers, the Hindu, all the editorials must be on your radar, on your forehead all the time. So, if you are aspiring to get into administration, administrative services, just start preparing after you finish PUC. I tell you, that's one of the greatest dream Indians can have today. Yeah, so after civil services, we have other vocational courses and diploma courses. You can just look in through the internet. We have online as well as offline. So better, I tell, if you want to learn any skills on the hand, try to go on offline classes. Just go to such institutions, just grab your seats and just keep learning. Next, we have animation and multimedia. Animation, multimedia today, other apps or other things are doing a lot of things, but professionally learning those skills to animate and handle multimedia is a skill today. That industry has a lot of money, lot of our amusement parks, lot of our things, or in malls, if you go any space or an LED animation, you're going to see Disney, Pixar, so many things. You have multimedia and animation. So definitely that scope is not going to end. So definitely if you're good with graphics and other editing skills, definitely you can choose animation and multimedia. We have event management. How many of us are really into our family rituals? Nobody has time. Event management people have utilized that time very easily. They get a business. If you're good into doing such things, handling all those, mishaps which could happen in events, try with event management. If you're a good manager, if you can coordinate well, event management is yours. Next is travel and tourism. Who doesn't want to travel these days, yaar? If you go through social media videos, you'll be like, when I'm going to travel to this place, when am I getting to get there? Probably so many places doomed down even without seeing. Very unfortunate. But fortune is yours if you want to travel around and take people traveling you around, and you want people to come to places. You make and manage such places. Yeah, tourism is such a nice industry where you can seep into the most symphony and that kind of patience, that kind of handling people, showing them places. It's really a new course. Then entrepreneurship. Definitely, if you have that kind of investment in your hands and if you can get investors to start a business, you can turn into a good entrepreneur. If you have done your PU, then really, if you're very fortunate, your parents will be guiding. You have study abroad options too. after you have finished your +1 or +2. Yeah, even state board people who have really good marks can have. So you will get a lot of information on this. So identify your strengths and interests well, know yourself well, attend career counseling and education expos if possible, if you can. Tell your parents, ask your teachers, ask your lecturers, ask others' opinions, take up the newspapers wherever it is going on. So many channels, so many news channels and so many business expos are coming out. Deccan Herald, News First Kannada, Times Now, many of them are educating us and bringing awareness on what to opt, what are the career options. There are counselings happening. Talk to mentors, talk to teachers, talk to professionals, and there are also research job opportunities and future scope. So this is all. It was a huge lot we have given today. Hope you go through our video well and you understand all these intricacies which you have as a future in front of you. So future is yours. Go grab it before it's taken by anyone. And don't forget to follow English Pulse for further updates. Keep following and keep liking us. Thank you.